Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with all of my other videos. Hey guys, what's going on? Wild Duality here. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Logitech G920 racing wheel, which I got today. In case you guys were not aware, the Logitech G920 has recently gone down. I don't know how recently, but it's gone down in price. It used to be $399 and has gone down to $249, which is kind of a steal because it's the best racing wheel that Logitech has made, and people just kind of swear by it. And you know, between the build and the durability and the functionality of the wheel, it's definitely one of the best wheels on the market, which is probably why for so long it had a $400 price tag to it. So today was like Christmas for me because I got to go to Micro Center and spend, you know, money on computer toys, which is always fun. I've recently gotten into American Truck Simulator really heavily, and I was kind of debating on what wheel to get. I was gonna get the Logitech heavy equipment bundle, which was also $249, but a lot of the reviews that I read said that the wheel felt cheap, the pedals were cheap, the side panel was kind of cheap feeling. The side panel you can buy separately for $150, which is what I intend to do at some point. This is the Logitech shifter that has come highly recommended for racing sims and American Truck Simulators. The box doesn't feel very heavy. Obviously, the shifter's probably not that heavy either. It actually feels heavier than like the box kind of lets on. There's a lot of room here underneath. So here's a fun little kicker. I don't know how to drive stick. I don't know how to drive stick in real life, and I don't know how to drive stick in the game. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, the box is really big, and it's actually really heavy. So let me explain a little history here. A couple years ago, I attempted to get a racing wheel to kind of mess around with. Immediately, I could tell it was going to be, like, not good. This, on the other hand, I'm not even going to lie to you, very, very well built. Super heavy. I don't think I have to worry about sliding. It's plastic, but it feels like there's a lot of metallic components inside. So I was watching a video and a guy was saying that there's like a rubber little cylinder type thing inside the brake, which stops it a little, I think. So I might kind of do what that guy said and maybe take that out, because this brake pedal, I can only go that far back. So I'm assuming that's that rubber piece blocking that. I will drop a link to his video in the description. The build quality here is remarkable. Let's go on to the next one. The base feels a little light, so I'm assuming all the components and heavy components are here. There's a lot of buttons. This is also, not only is this compatible for PC, it's also compatible for Xbox, and I believe this also works on the Xbox Series X. I recorded an earlier part of this video with entirely no sound, to no knowledge of myself because I didn't pay attention to what was happening. I have the wheel set up. To go over what I discussed earlier in the video that now has no sound, I opened up the pedal board. I removed a little piece of rubber. The video on how to remove this little piece will be in the description below. It's this little tiny piece. Removing it adds actually a lot more flexibility to the brake pedal. Having not even used American Truck Simulator or Farming Sim or any other simulation game with the pedal yet, I could already tell that it was unrealistic. The wheel is set up, the shifter is set up. I did make a discovery with the Logitech G Hub. If you see the earlier portion of this video filmed yesterday, they have extended settings for the Logitech C920, which is the webcam that I'm using, everything looks so much clearer now. It's better quality to me. And I'm not using any kind of expert lighting or anything like that. It's literally just my ceiling fan light. We're going to fire up American Truck Simulator and I'm going to test it out a little and see about, like, if any settings need to be adjusted and whatnot. And then we're going to hit the road, which is going to be awesome. We have it plugged in, set up, and all that good stuff. So some of the settings, I'll show you some of the settings that I have. For starters, I don't know how to do the shifting. I have it on sequential. There are other options, which is like 8 shifter, and I believe 8 shifter is a little bit more difficult. The way that I'm currently set up, I don't have to use the clutch. You can just kind of use the shifter to shift up and down rather than, using the clutch. So we're going to go back in and we're just going to do like just drive. To shift down, it's basically like that, right? You can see I'm shifting, but each time I do it, I gotta kind of go back into like almost like neutral position, right? And then I shifted to 10, go back up, 9, 8, and I'm not using the clutch at all. And then to go up in gears, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This guy's nice enough to let me get back on the highway. Thank you, sir. Now it shakes a little bit, but it's not terrible. I find that I drive better with the wheel already. Like, I can tell you already, I drive better with the wheel. And that's basically it. The wheel to me is very responsive. The shifter is definitely a learning curve if you don't know how to drive stick shift, I'll tell you that much. Between the wheel, the pedals, the shifter, it's a game changer. It's a totally different driving experience, and it's enjoyable to say the least. I have not tried this on Farming Simulator. Overall, I'm satisfied with the purchase for sure. For $250 down from $399, I understand why it was $399, and it's worth every penny. Just from the short time that I have played, it's 100% a game changer, and I love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you'd like to ask me questions or give me any advice, particularly on maybe how to shift properly. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I would appreciate it. But thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys